Welcome to the live telephone and radio show, Brothers from Different Mothers. Whether you're listening live or on a podcast, we welcome you here. All listeners are welcome. I'm Gerbs, Bonani, whatever you want to call me, and I'm here with Gareth Holt.
Hi there, Gareth Holt here. Long-term brother, long-distant mother, soul brother of Gerbs.
So we're chasing the vibe here in Clerkenwell, currently in the Betsy Trotwood. We've done a couple of these live drunk shows, and this is how it works. We're out and about, and we're doing a bit of talking. We've got Jesse Richards, Graham Staunton, and George Grace sitting on a table here having a chat. Gareth Holt standing with me in a pub.
Well, let's just give our listeners a sort of kind of prelude to the scenario of what we've got here.
Exactly. Explain the situation.
So what we've got here is basically we've got here is some brethren, if you like, some
old school friends,
some distant brothers, some old school friends who spent a lot of time together in education, in drinking,
education,
in bonding, in bleeding their souls on paper, in paint. Yes, you're right. Actually, bleeding your soul. Art school brethren.
Art school brethren, basically. So let me just make a point. Well, you had a great point there. Bleeding your soul in a different way. So we know each other through pencil, through drinking. I mean, drinking is a great way to learn something about yourself, but also art. To know someone through looking at their artwork is something special. I've looked at your artwork in times and gone, this is how this guy works. This guy's obviously got a sense of humour because we were in the same group in Alex Rubin. I mean, you bottled out in the third year. That's fair enough. You went for the more easy option of what was his name? Michael Aronoff, because everyone was like, oh, Michael Aronoff, he's cool, that's great. He's going to deal with your... He had like a great, massive group, and we carried on with the Alex Rubin route, which was a bit more difficult.
We didn't know what to do.
It was a difficult route, but it was, I felt it was the route to take.
Now, don't get me wrong here, listeners, right? Don't get me wrong, okay.
They're not going to know anything what we're talking about, so...
No, they will.
We need to explain maybe...
Context.
The
context, listeners, because actually... Okay, this evening I walked into a pub, and into that pub I met Joe Curtin, who will be the publisher of this show. And the first thing I took out of his hand was a sketchbook, and in that sketchbook were drawings. And those drawings were drawings from his travels. And on his travels, he was recently telling me that he'd been to Washington DC. And in that sketchbook were drawings of people and places and disturbed faces and crazy places. Great drawings, confident drawings of places in his travels. And what I liked about that was meeting up with Joe and him being the flaneur.
The flammer? Who is the flammer?
The flaneur, the traveller. The flaneur, the traveller.
I don't even know that word.
The flaneur.
The flammer?
The flaneur.
Flaneur.
The flaneur.
What does that mean?
Okay, the flaneur. Okay, the flaneur is a Victorian word. It's a Victorian ideal. But the flaneur is someone who goes about their travels, who travels across the country or city, most of the city, and documents and enjoys the things they see on their sites. So not someone who maps things. The flaneur kind of gets involved with the situation.
Okay, so the social etiquette of what's going on, or documenting
observes it.
I really enjoyed, actually, you pointed out what I really enjoyed about that whole journey was visiting and recording from your own point of view, being a bit of an outsider, not really knowing the whole social norms and things, and sitting in a corner. drawing a picture and feeling like a reporter, you know, recording something from a different point of view, or just, you know, exactly that. You know, taking in a different aspect of what things, you know, nobody looks at something and says, oh, I could draw that, you know. But
exactly.
You find yourself doing it, and it leads to other things. You draw a picture, and someone goes, oh, what are you drawing? Or you talk about something, you are all a bit, oh, where are you from? And it leads to other things, you know. It's a great way to travel, you know.
And I think that's something which should be appreciated, because immediately, with anyone you come into contact with, or you know, friends or sort of family, and or you discuss what have you been up to, and this and that and the other. How has the holidays been? And you've been doing this for Christmas.
It has a formula.
That's great.
Generally.
But there's a difference when it's a case of, well, actually, this is what I've been up to, and this documentary is in a book, and it's through drawings, and it's there in front of your eyes, and it's not there through a series of photographs which could be dissected through any mobile phone device, this, that, and the other. No, it's drawings.
Yeah.
And drawings of observations that only that person has seen and cared to document.
It's something that you can't do on the modern way of projecting yourself. You know, the modern communications don't hold any game for that. You know, you can't. I mean, I guess you can draw a drawing and then scan it in and show it to people.
Why would you bother?
But yeah, the immediate effect of drawing a drawing of a situation and go, that's what happened there, and then taking it away and showing it to someone, it's a different style of reporting.
So I think where we could go with this show is a different turn now. Is the antithesis of mobile technology. My personal antithesis and renegade to mobile technology.
My personal antithesis.
And mobile viewing things.
Yes.
Yeah? So,
wow.
We're in a pub now recording this radio show.
And it's a perfect example because no one listening to this can hear this. So
in the future,
they understand.
But Joe, in the future, they will.
Oh no, sorry, they can hear this. Sorry,
in the future,
they can't see this.
They can't see this.
So what do they need? They need descriptive aids of what's happening here. So a drawing is a perfect aid to sound. If you drew the situation and then said this is what's happening, nobody listening knows that bar's over there. It looks like that. And there's like some shiny bits with the bar, and I mean they can imagine it.
Points.
Yeah, bare pints.
I'm going to switch everybody to Asahi now, just for the sake of a bit of terrorism. I don't know. I mean, you can have what you want. You can ask for what you want, but it may not be what you want.
Yeah, no, I think
may not be what you get.
All
right, so you're having one.
I'll have one. Yeah, I'll have one.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 points for Asahi.
5 ones, please.
With a dash of tequila.
There you go.
Okay, but the thing is, the thing is this. Yeah, and you're right, actually, because on the radio you cannot see that, and you cannot see what we're talking about. But do you know what? I'm going to make an attempt now just to describe that. So, for instance, is when someone says to you the places they've been to and the places they've seen, they might want to describe them to you in language. They might want to describe them in language and say, I've been to this place, I've seen this, I've seen that. But it works. I think it works for
generally
in one sense. Now, in another sense, it might work for someone just to flick through a slideshow of images to show you the places they visited through photographs. That's another one. But when someone shows you where they've been through a selection of drawings, their own drawings, by their own hand, and why they've selected to draw those drawings, and attempted to make those drawings and made the effort to even put them into a book,
Gareth,
the editing process has already begun to the point where I already feel connected to them.
That's nice. I'm worried that we're just talking about that and nothing else. You know, we've maybe gone over that subject. That's fine. That's fine. Let's describe where we are now. You know, it's a different type of description here.
Okay.
So no, let's describe where we are now through an audio. You know, you use audio to describe. In another way of drawing, use your mouth to draw the situation. I know that sounds like a fanny in her mouth. But
we are in the Betsy Trotwood pub.
The Betsy Trotwood.
Now the Betsy Trotwood pub,
Farringdon Road. So if you know anything about London, you're down from King's Cross and you're up from Clerkenwell, just in the middle there on the Farringdon Road.
I'm East End. The Betsy Trotwood,
which is kind of almost central London.
Yeah. Now I don't know if anyone knows about the history of Betsy Trotwood and the Betsy Trotwood name. I'm not going to go into it now.
Well, no, do go into it.
No, I'm not.
Well, that's the whole point.
But I'm not.
No, you're going to.
But I'm not.
Oh, he's not going to go into it.
So I'm going to go out.
Okay.
I'm going to go ambience.
Okay, let's go ambience.
Ambience. Now, but the Betsy Trotwood as an ambience, which is it's soft and it's smooth. Now,
soft and smooth.
What we've got is here is a Clerkenwell pub where you can be guaranteed a warm welcome. The barmaids, most of them ladies, are more than compensating with any order you have, be it ale, and they're quite connoisseurs in knowing with the ale that's been served as well, which is true.
Wait. I think you've gone too direct into the scene. Let's go with a kind of a general scene.
Feeling.
Can you give us a general description of the scene that you are involved in?
Okay, I'm in a scene of. I mean, to be honest with you, Joe, I'd like to go full John fucking Benjamin on this. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what we've got.
Baffer. Okay, so look. All right, let me just.
Laureates with East End scumbags.
Can you see a poet laureate in here apart from yourself?
No, not me.
Okay, so it's not. Let's make it simple. It's a pub, right? Okay, it's a public house that's been kept in a fairly traditional manner. So I'm not offended by the modern diversity to this particular public house. They've not made it too sterile. It's still got a bit of flavour to it. There's a plant over there. There's a plant in the corner. There's a light lampshade that looks like it could fall off. This kind of thing that would, in health and safety standards, be a bit annoying, and you might have to get rid of that plant shade, that lampshade. You know, things that make a pub a little bit of character. There's a hell of a lot of. Wow! Just noticed though. Gareth just pointed out
this is Japanese
complete nest of
Japanese origami birds
hanging from a ceiling in a certain point, just in the corner.
I think they
probably about 100 of these birds hanging beautifully, as if they're flowing.
In the pub with their coat on.
What's happening?
And the cap. Like a Spreaker. Just like looking around for bags.
Talking about shit, looking in the corners and stuff.
Yeah, just wearing a coat and a cap. Just going like, yeah. Like,
is that what you're saying?
Really?
No, not you. You're fine, dude.
He looks fine everywhere. Okay.
It's this dude I'm worried about.
People keep telling me to take my coat off.
It looks a bit northern.
But it's like, it's warm in this coat, but you know. Shit, man. Right, I'm going to take my coat off. I'm going to do this. Take this. Take this, keep talking. No, alright.
No, but I think, okay.
We're live on Telefunken Radio.
Oh, TFR, man. TFR, baby.
George Grace has joined us.
TFR, baby. TFR.
He's here.
Raise it up.
We're talking about the ambience of pubs.
Yeah. Or the lack thereof.
But the pub we're in at the minute.
Oh, the ambience is fantastic. I couldn't hope to be surrounded by a more ambient group of people.
Be honest about
what
you're
saying.
Some
kit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Why not?
no, this
You
dude
got
just
some?
gave me some